Welcome YouTube. Today on Autophile we have a beautiful Trans Am, the Smokey and the Bandit style, and Alex is kind enough. He's going to show us around and give me a tour and an interview, and we're going to see what happens. This car holds a special place in my heart because I love the Smokey and the Bandit movies, and it's probably one of the first movies my mom let me watch that had bad language in it, and it's always an awesome movie to me. So let's get in on the interview. You had a Smokey and the Bandit style one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got pictures of the one I had inside, the one I had before. Let's walk inside here. Here's the picture that the last one I had. The same thing. Same identical car. You know.
Oh my goodness.
You know.
So what, you got rid of it and you had to get another? You had to...
Well, then I got that. Then I got this, the 50 Merc.
Okay, I remember that one.
All right.
Ocala Pumpkin Run. We've been there quite a few years in a row.
Yeah. And then I decided I'd go back to the Smokey and the Bandit, and I got this one out of California.
Okay.
All right. Same way with the Mannequin. It came from California.
Sally.
So, this is the old one. All right. That I had.
Oh, okay, that's the one before.
Now this here was taken at the campsite. That gal was pretty well soused, sitting on the toilet down at the campsite. That man. Here's the '59 Caddy.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
All right.
Yeah, and this is the square. So you had this car down here as well.
Yeah, I had it the square. This is down the square, the old one.
Oh,
all right.
That's hilarious.
When I had a Santa Claus hat on, I think that's what it was. Here's the 50 Merc that I drove down here in.
Okay.
Same identical car as that, but that was that one's got a 350 in. This was all original. Came from Hastings, Minnesota. 70,000 miles on it.
Oh
man. That snapshot was taken at the Charlotte Coliseum up in Charlotte where I was working.
Okay.
Here's a picture of 59 Caddy, same one.
Jeez.
Now the Caddy, I drove it from Charlotte to West Virginia at a high school reunion, and these are all the guys I went to high school with. And here's another picture you can get of that 50 Merc with the interior and everything. So it was beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous.
Up here, 56 Packard, 41 Caddy. After it was painted, this is what it looked like before. This is when it was painted.
Holy cow!
And here's the 59. I got to look at it's 59 Caddy Coupe, and this is a 41 Packard. All right, and I've probably got 2 or 3 others that I can't find. You know, 40 Oldsmobile, everything.
Man.
And that's all my cars.
Yeah, you've had some cool cars, man.
Yeah.
So what's with the Charlotte Motor Speedway? Is that you just?
That's where I used to work part time.
Oh, you worked at the Speedway?
Yeah. I was a camping guy, managed one of their campsites. I had about 25 years altogether up there, but the last 16 years I managed one of their campsite.
Okay.
Then I gave it up a couple years ago. And all these hats and stuff I gathered up and everything.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Pepsi 400. I've been to a Pepsi 400 and a Coke Zero 400. That's the only 2 NASCAR races I've been to.
In fact, the lady who I worked for at the campsite just sent me the new one, you know. Then I've got Coca-Cola over here, I got the Pepsi, you know. Then there's people that come in up at the campsite that camp there, and they gave me hats, you know.
So how long have you been here in the Villages?
I came down in 04.
Oh, okay. Yeah, quite a bit then.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, well, let's check out the car. Okay, so what's the history behind this car? Like
That I really. You want to sit down?
Sure.
I kid her. I said that. I think if I'm not mistaken, I said, yeah, 3 or 4 of you women came out of this trailer, and it said House of Ill Repute on it. You know. She laughed. No, that wasn't it. But getting back to the car. This one here. I got it at a reasonable offer, and the guy really wasn't honest with me, you know. And when I got it, the thing wouldn't hardly run. It run out of gas, and I had to get a friend of mine that had to go up and get gas and put it in, and it was delivered through Lynn Haven over here. That's where they delivered instead of coming here to house. And I called the guy up and told him what happened. I said, you know what? It's going to cost me at least $500, if not more, to get this thing going. But he did was nice enough. He sent me $500 cash.
Oh, wow.
But that wasn't all either. The door panels look real nice, but the top part has a hard plastic, you know, where you glue and you attach it to. You can see where the knob comes up. Well, that's hard plastic.
Okay.
All right. And that's what holds the form. Well, there was no plastic there, so all the fabric was going down past the window on the inside. No metal trim on the inside. That all on both sides, both doors. I had to buy new molding for inside and out on both sides. Okay. I ended up buying 2 new panels, and I put those on. All right, and the air conditioning wasn't working, so I had to get bought a new air conditioning unit, and I got it fixed by Reynolds down here in Leesburg. He's real good, and he's got the air conditioning going for me. The radio, it plays. The cassette doesn't play. He wasn't honest about that, you know. And then I really got into it. I had to put 4 new calipers on.
Oh, jeez.
You know. And I went in and did that. I put all new brake pads in and everything. But I have a brand new spare tire, that mini spare that goes with the car. It's in the garage because I don't have room in the trunk because I carry some other stuff in there. My dashboard lights wouldn't work. So I got those finally. I got some of them to come on at night. And there is, if you don't know it, there is a printed circuit on those.
Oh, wow.
And if those printed circuits are disconnected in some way, some of those lights are not going to work. So, and that's pretty expensive to do. And I'm just not too much concerned about that. As long as it, you know, it runs and I get everything's nice and everything. But I hardly take it out at night anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Then I had to adjust the headlights. I had to buy new bolts that goes in there to where you can adjust the headlights up or lower, you know. And I still got to do one on this side. I think a spring come loose. So, and then I put a CB unit in there. It works. I can pick up some people in it. Now getting to the dummy, that came from California. That was $125 for the dummy.
Did it come with the dress at least?
No, I had to get the dress down in Leesburg from a wedding gift shop down there. That was $35. Had to buy a wig. Got a wig. That was $25, $30.
Gotta make her look like Sally.
Yeah. And then, of course, the T-tops, I had to adjust those. So I take them out. It's a little hard to get them in because you got to take the side panel off where the handle is and loosen up all the bolts on there and then pull it down, slide the bolts in, and then tighten up on the nuts and bolts or whatever. You got to tighten up on it to try to keep it that way.
Okay.
But sometimes I struggle with it. You know, sometimes you need two people, one pressed down on each side.
Okay.
You know, so the rod goes in, you know, everything. And far as the logos on it, the logos came on the car. The car didn't shine like that, but it was decent. But I cleaned it up a lot, you know. The exhaust, I had to put a new gas tank on it.
Oh, jeez.
They damaged the gas tank on transportation from California, and a company who delivered it said they're not responsible for underneath, only on the outside. So I had to buy a new gas tank and had it put on at my friend's shop. He put it on. Put a new sending unit in it while I had the tank down, and put a new sending unit, do all that, everything. It's got a 403 engine in it, and it has a overdrive on it. No, cruise control. And
Really?
I like to get somebody who knows how to hook it up. You know.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Like to
Seems
get
high tech for the late 70s.
But it's mounted on it. I guess it's original on that. The cruise control. I think it's original. I don't know if there's a button that goes over, but I think it's original one it's mounted on. Looks original. That's got to be hooked up.
So how many miles are on the car total right now?
You'd have to look. I have a page, but I can't see with my eyesight. I can't see it. If you want to shut it off and go over and look, see if you can see it.
Yeah.
You know. Open the door and get in if you want.
Do you have these seats redone, or
No.
they came like
I
that?
put new door seals in. Those chrome strips.
Oh, like here?
Yeah, but down there by your knees. Those are new.
Okay.
You know, I put those new ones in.
Says 75,000. Is that 175 or?
No, no.
So it's 75,000 original miles.
It might be 75,000 on a rebuilt engine.
Okay.
You know, but you know, for a car, if it had 175,000, I believe it burned oil.
Okay. Right.
This, I don't use any oil. It doesn't smoke. You know. Now that strip that you
Which one?
remember I was showing you there.
Here?
Yeah, feel that panel, how hard it is. That. Well, the other door panels didn't have that.
Oh, it was soft?
That was missing. So that's why I had to buy a new. And of course, you know, I got power windows in there. I got power windows, power brakes, power steering.
How do you activate the window? Is it is that switch in the center?
Yeah. Yeah.
This thing was pretty high tech for its time, wasn't it?
Yeah. I ended up buying those new carpets. I had those made up. That's fun. You know.
Yeah.
The new carpets with the bird on it. I had those made up. You take a picture while they're dirty.
It's all right. Oh, that's all right. It's perfect. You put new speakers in it, or did that come with it?
I didn't have any speakers in it, and I had to cut the openings and put new speakers in it.